sometimes in life there's parts of a day, a year, a month, whatever it may be, that you really feel out of control. Feels like the person you're trying to be is just not being executed upon. And that's usually because you're trying to be somebody who intrinsically you're not. Think of it like this. If you take a look at all the really great people, all people who are successful, we'll say, not great people, but people who are successful, they are a little bit crazy because they're not trying to be somebody who is idealistic. They're past that. They're being themselves. And when you are yourself, it doesn't always work. That's the problem with it. Because if you are yourself all the time, you're probably not going to get everywhere that you want to go. And that begs the question, why do you want to go there? You know? Like, when you are trying to be somebody to get to a certain place, what inspired you to go there? Something in your lifetime said that I want to be this. I want to be that job because you care about XYZ, right? So you want to be a veterinarian. You want to be a vet. Okay. So you want to be a vet because you like animals. Okay, right? You really like animals, but you don't want to study and be a doctor, veterinarian, excuse me. You don't want to go through that process because you're just a goofball. And you really like talking to people, you like socializing as well, and you love animals because they often are associated with that and they make you happy. So with that, it's like sometimes you just gotta be a little bit crazy and you have to embrace that and make it work with everything else you're doing, or you just need to switch gears entirely. You gotta figure it out for yourself. But honestly, you just have to be invigorated about whatever it is you're doing. You have to get a little bit hyped up. You have to be a little bit silly. It's not just like, okay, we're gonna chill out and it's gonna be like I started a video like this. It's like, you know, and you can contemplate like that. But it's such a mood shift. Like, I'm just putting on personas right now. Like, I've done 2 so far. One is kind of just chilled out. You know, they're super invigorated, right? But the perception of it is like, yeah, this dude is a little bit crazy. And honestly, that's true because I love doing that. I love acting and doing things like this where it's like, I'm just absolutely going, right? So with that, the point that I'm doing, getting a little more serious right now, is kind of a third one for me. I'm just explaining this in the moment just because it kind of goes along with the theme of the video. But the point of it is that you need to be yourself, because if you're somebody else, if you're trying to be somebody else to fit into a position, you're not ever going to be successful in that position because you're not yourself. Be somebody, metaphorically of course, that you are happy with. It doesn't really matter if you're going to be successful in that, because if you are yourself, you're going to find what you love. And then when you do that, it's going to be successful. There's a great quote that says, if you're in a job that kind of sucks, it's like you keep going at it, you're going to get money so you can keep living the way that you are, doing the things you don't like doing. So find something from the start that you like doing so that you can continue, and then your life is just, somebody else cares about the same thing that you do. And if you keep doing it and you become a master, they'll pay money for it, which means you can survive on it, right? And if maybe your lifestyle isn't the same, but it's like, it doesn't matter because you love what you're doing. It all fits together. And subsequently the same thing. Be a person that you like. I love having a lot of energy. I love doing that, and I love putting on different personas and just having fun, being totally free. That's something I love, so that's what I'm doing right now. And if it can affect anybody else, like if I keep practicing, I'm going to find a place or a job or something where I can do that. And then I'm going to be, it doesn't really matter if I'm successful or not, because I'm going to love what I'm doing. So follow the person that you naturally want to be. And when you do that with passion and great vision, you're going to be phenomenally successful for yourself.
try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and